Hello, welcome to Sunday Morning Coffee. If you are here, please say something in the comments. If you are seeing this for the first time, I've come from YouTube, where YouTube has failed me twice. Twice it has failed me, despite showing it fine on my screen. Despite me being plugged directly into the internet, having a stable internet connection, being right next to the internet, I didn't know for the first 5 minutes. I was chatting away and then I saw you all going, oh, she's late. Slightly enraged, but I will calm. I don't even have coffee because I have no milk. It's like, welcome to Annie Rage on a Sunday morning. Ironically, the first one, I don't know if it'll probably save, it's probably on there, has me starting with, because it said something like, network connection. I'm going, oh, it's alright, I'm only paying the most expensive internet package, it's fine. Whew, anyway. May I interest you in a pen? If you haven't backed for the pen, now is the perfect time to do it, because you'll see the dedication that that I have got to. Please make Annie not kill anyone. Oh, that's good. It's good that it's blank. Because it's a point where I'm like, hey everyone, Sunday morning coffee. And then, it's all like, you what? And yeah, and then we go, no, on the internet. So here we are. I have lots to talk about, which ironically, and I can't. I was going to message Mum and tell her to come here because she'll just be lost on the internet. If you could, you won't be able to post a fresh post in Baggy's Cave because I'll have to approve it and I'm here. But could you post on those blank videos and in the comments on Baggy's Cave and in reply to my Twitter, just saying that I've moved here, just with the link, because I can't do that. So thank you. There we go. Yeah, don't even have coffee. I have a juice. I have the last juice. Let's do that. Let's refresh. It's Sunday morning. We're all calm. We got pens, we've got stories, it'll all be okay. I am very cross at YouTube. I'm going to have to look into this because it is really strange. This is my phone. This is me streaming from my phone. Because the Facebook live stream I've not used on tablet and it has so many configurations that I just went, I don't even know how to do this. It's still open on there. I went, on the phone, you just go live. Here we are. So, right. Hello. Right. Let's talk about nice things first. Tree Pen. So Tree Pen is going ace. Thank you. I wasn't. It's ironically as I started. Thank you, John. Ironically as I started this in a rage, hey, Lil's here, she made it. She's figured out how to post on here as well. So yeah, ironically as I started this in a rage, actually, the reason we were worried about you, Lil. You're on like a lifeboat out in the midst of the internet. Going, where have they gone? Where have they gone? Yeah, so the Kickstarter is actually an exercise in chill. Because I said before that, previously, I'm releasing 30 new miniatures. I've already had to pay for the sculpting. I've got targets. I've got enough. Basically, you cannot sleep because it's just constant Kickstarter. The pen normally would have just been a standard release, but I kind of just wanted, well, I know how much things sell more on Kickstarter than they do flat releases. Flat releases is a Freudian thing. Yeah, but the contrast between just putting something in the shop and a Kickstarter is, I will never understand. Well, I do understand, but to that extent, it's insane. Yeah, I thought, we'll see how it goes, because I have no idea if anyone wants my cute pen. And we'll see how it goes. If I sell 5 pens, then I've got myself a pen. It's all fine. apart from the money invested in figuring out the latest pen technology. But other than that, it was like, yeah, there's a lot less, you know, it's one pen or multi-pens, if you want multi-pens. So yeah, all good. And yeah, I think it did over $1,000 pretty much the first day. It did its target quite quickly. I know it's never going to be up at, you know, the 10 granders of the other Kickstarters, and that, in case anyone's thinking, oh, this one's bombing. Like, no, it's actually done better. I thought it was going to do about £1,000. So for it to be going over, I'm like, yeah, they love the pens. They love the pens. So this is ace. I've got another week. So next Sunday is the end of the pen starter. I know it won't go like the others where they sort of go like that, because I don't have tons of stretch goals. I don't have, you know, loads of stuff to keep adding, and that's what, you know, so you get people that are already backed. Thank you, John, you're the best. Big tiny hands salute, although I can't because I don't have them. I can make them far away. Thank you, you're the best. So yeah, normally you go, right, you've backed the Kickstarter. Now, whilst the Kickstarter's on, I will get you to spend more money. But there's not much really more once you're in, unless you want some extra pens, you know. There's not much more to add. I'd really like to get those booklets together. The little notebooks, which should be £4, but I might do a bundle, so they'll be cheaper if you buy loads more. So yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, sorry. So yeah, once it's not gonna go. Basically, was my ramblation. Back when I used to put these on Facebook, we always had 50 viewers. I'm like, I've lost everyone. Definitely lost a load of people on their little lifeboats around YouTube. So I'm very apologetic for anyone who fans this late. Jeff's found us. Yes. So you get in there, you're coming in on your little boats. I'm very sorry. I have no idea what happened on YouTube. Absolutely no idea. It was just, I did everything right. It wasn't me. It wasn't me for once. But yes, luckily there's no footage of me raging at the machine. So yes, Dreepen's ace. Keep an eye out for it. So my main technique with this, rather than grinding more cash out of you, is to get you to grind cash out of people. A bit like a pyramid scheme. Not a pyramid scheme. You could buy pens, and then you could go to your neighbours and sell them pens. No, Annie. No, don't make a pyramid scheme when you're angry at YouTube. It's not what you should do. Damn it. So, yeah, so you're quite chill. I won't be hounding you unless you haven't backed, then you'll be hounded. But, yes. That's where you go. So pens are ace. That brings us to the Horus heresy weekend. Yay! So I live in Nottingham. I live in the part of Nottingham that is Warhammer Central. Oh yeah, I don't know your real name. No. Yeah, I'm in the Warhammer Central part of Nottingham, and I didn't know until I think it was Thursday or Wednesday. Might be Wednesday. Because Jez Hunt, thank you Jez, did me a little shout out on Vince Venturella's live chat, and someone mentioned it to me, and then I noticed that the brain. Hey, Gary found us. Yes, we're getting them. They're coming back. Thank you. So yeah, it made me aware. I had no idea that the Wicker Man, because I was thinking Nigel Sharp. Like, oh yeah, that's Wicker Man. That the Horus Heresy weekender was on, and that I looked at that. Then I started looking around Instagram, and yeah, sorry, I'm very distracted today. But I'm still by going, it's not working. But maybe we'll have some people that normally miss us because they don't normally come over to YouTube. Maybe we'll find someone here, you know, some fresh people that will kind of got out the habit of watching it or something like that. Maybe we'll end up moving back here. I only moved to YouTube because I was fed up with Zuckerberg. I could just rotate around, go on, and I've got TikTok live. We'll be over there. But yes. Good morning. I can do this in less internet for some reason. YouTube requires a lot more internet. I don't know why. I don't know why. I used to know technology, and now I don't have a clue. So yes, Horus Heresy was on this weekend, and it's a big event at Warhammer Worlds where they they release some new stuff with Horus Heresy, and they announce it, and they did this thing on Friday. So the event was only on Saturday, which is yesterday, and on Friday all the influencers got invited to go and have a tour, which was cool, which is very different for GW. They wouldn't have done that back in the day, but they've been very keen to get on this community involvement. Or have we got Gary? Yes, yeah, this will be on here. I'll upload it to YouTube afterwards as well, so people won't miss it on there. But yeah, you'll be able to play it back like you do with the others. So yes, Horus Heresy, loads of internet peoples were here, lots from across the world, and I didn't realise till kind of it was almost starting, and I was just reading the comments about Mum doing TED Talks on how to use the internet. You've come a long way from that time that I tried teaching you to text and lost my patience. Look at you now. Me lose my patience? This has never been seen, not even in the last 10 minutes. Oh, I'm so glad I have a Wheatos delivery at 2, so not an entire, what I would like is an entire lorry of Wheatos being delivered. But I'm thinking, I'd kill for some Wheatos. I haven't had my breakfast either. I don't get Wheatos very much because when I get them, I eat them all at once. It's basically milk in the bag and all the Wheatos. But luckily, yesterday me added them to my shopping. So the Wheatos are coming. So that's what I've got to look forward to. I'm like, yes, YouTube may have screwed me around, may have pushed my wobbly mood a little bit, but I've got a Wheatos delivery. I'm going to eat all those Wheatos. So yes, hello, I'm very sorry anyone who's kind of come along and YouTube, it was entirely it was not my fault. It was YouTube's fault, but my end for some reason. So anyway, celebrities are all there, getting the 5-star treatment at Warhammer Worlds. I'd like to thank Games Workshop for bringing all of these celebrities to the proximity of Bad Squiddo, where I can use them. Yay! That sounds terrible. I can use them. I was like, oh, there's some celebrities, because obviously they're like, you come over, you look around our stuff, you social media about it, and that's, the dealio. And then I'm like, ooh, I can piggyback off this. Hello. So I got some of the celebrities to come to my house so I could show them my pen. It was ace. It was ace. I had a really nice time. So originally what I was going to do was go to Bugman's, because I knew they'd all be in there on Bugman's on the Friday. And I do keep saying I need to get my products out there and get more people with the big followings to sort of see them. So I was kind of like, I'll go on Friday, I'll schmooze around, yeah, it's just that, like, I don't know about it. So, but there are a few people that I knew via the internet, I thought I'd actually really like to meet them, not to do like some shameful pitch to or anything, just to kind of meet. So I scheduled a meeting with Ash Barker from Guerrilla Gaming, Guerrilla Miniature Gaming, Vince Venturella, from his channel. So I organised meetings with those two. So I was going to see those specifically, and then go out into the wild of Bugman's and schmooze. I've not been in a very schmoozing mood. I'm just in this constant exhaust. Well, not constant. Like again, I said before. I don't have much energy since this COVID malark, mental and physical. So I arranged to meet. I was in a bit of a shy, so I arranged to meet Ash at my house, and which was very brave, a stranger in my house. But we've been chatting online, so it's fine. He seems fine. So Ash came to mine, and I thought it was only going to be for like a bit, and then I was going to go meet Vince, and then do the vapid schmoozing. But Ash ended up staying for ages, which was awesome. In case you're watching Ash and you're like, oh no, it was wicked. We didn't realise how much time had passed. It'd been 3 hours he was here, chatting pigs, plants, minis, pens, and it was wicked. And I will say Ash is one of the best people in the world, so you should go look at Guerrilla Gaming, because he's ace. He's currently, I don't know if the thing was a secret, but he's writing some stuff. He's writing some stuff for Osprey. He's already done some stuff for Osprey, so he does lots. He's one of those multifaceted people, and just the nicest, fun guy in the world, which is why I stayed, the time passed, and I was like, geez, oops, I was supposed to meet the others a little while ago. So after he'd left, he was very tired as well, because it's just that constant, isn't it? And you have to be on all the time. So he very much enjoyed that he was just sat. We both sat on the floor. And all I was going, here's some minis, here's another mini, here's another mini. We just had a really nice chat. But after that, the people I was going to meet in Warhammer World had gone, and I thought, I don't want to go on my own and be some desperate, going up to influencers going, you see my pen? I thought, it just seems bad. And I'm sure I have 2 modes. I have shy or I have cocky, and I'm sure I could have turned on the cocky and found some people to sit with and chatted pens for ages. See my pen. Because it's not the current project, it's not a representation of Bad Squiddo. So you see my pen? Because I don't do the celebrity thing either, that we're not worthy sort of thing. They're just people. But I feel like if I'm going up to someone going, please notice my pen, there's some weirdness. Nah, not a fan of that. So I was exhausted anyway, just from chatting for a few hours. So I didn't go. I did think about it for a bit, and then I thought, I could have a pizza. Because I've been trying to learn to not overexert myself, which I keep doing. So we had a really nice hangout. I messaged Vince, I'm so sorry, as well as the bunch of other people, sort of Nottingham locals that I vaguely arranged to meet up with. I'm really sorry, I had no idea at the time. But Vince arranged to meet me the next day. Yes. And then he brought Ninjon with him. Yes. So I had 2 cool YouTubers. And I don't mean to offend influencers, but there's the kind where it's kind of like, these are cool people that happen to have YouTube channels, and then just YouTubers. And I'm still just digging myself in a hole, but basically the people I met were the ones that I really wanted to meet. That's the key. So I was really chuffed. Obviously, because the Saturday was a lot busier, I wasn't allowed into Warhammer World on Saturday because it was only for Horus heresy folk. I didn't have a ticket, and it's not my thing, so I wouldn't have gone. People are like, are you there? I'm like, it's just all Space Marines and stuff. It's not my bag. But they came over not midday, but whilst things were happening. So I'm really thankful for that, because they left the whole thing and the adoring fans and everything to come hang out with me for a bit. And again, pigs, plants, everyone gets the pigs and plants tour. And everyone loves Dave. Dave is the favourite guinea pig, although Carol was quite enjoyed as well. So they were a bit more fleeting because they were in the middle of, having to fit everything in. So they didn't stay the whole 3 hours that Ash did. But that was awesome. It made me really happy that I was able to chat to them. And they were really nice about Bad Squiddo things. Because I do get this, shyness with not Games Workshop people, bear what I'm about to say, is because Games Workshop products are so different. I always feel like when I'm talking to GW fans or people only in that world that aren't outside of other stuff, I always feel like my stuff's basically a potato, and especially as my current thing is this guy. It's like, oh, are you looking at this new Titan with all digital perfection, blah, 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 blah. Hi, I also make miniatures. You know, it's like, yeah. So I did get a little, a box out ready for John and Vince to sort of show off, because they were already sort of aware of Squiddo and stuff, and they've bought some stuff before. But it was that, like, you get to see some stuff in the flesh. So I picked out some of my favourites, and yeah, that was really nice. So again, really grateful for all three of them. And in fact, I was like, come pay tribute at mine. So I managed to not go to Bugman's and not get mega anxious and stressed. Yay! So next time I'm just going to be like, everyone come to me. If there was more time, I would have shown them around the bed, the Squiddo office and stuff. But no, that was really good. Yeah, it kind of made me happy because I was really unaware of the event. So I was looking on YouTube and just seeing all these people from, even if it is all YouTubers, but like all these people meeting up that kind of know each other from the internet, and it was such a social thing, whereas, you know, obviously trade shows are very buying based. It was just lovely seeing everyone sort of meet each other, and I wouldn't have got the chance to meet either of those because they'd have been, you know, Ash is in Canada, and I think Vince and John are in America. So it's quite far. So to be able to meet them and me not being in the middle of selling things on a stand was really cool. We chatted about some schemes as well, so I won't promise anything, but some good schemes. And I liked that I was able to have natural, nice conversations, instead of that sort of weird, like, straight up biz, what can I do for you, what can you do for me, which is what I was expecting. That's why I was like, oh, Bugmans and schmooze. So yeah, this worked out ace. Can you say hi to my name? If I can pronounce it, because I've not seen the name before. So is it Kienna or Kienna? Or something entirely different? But hello, welcome. What else? What have we got? Star Wars. So we went to the Star Wars toy exhibition. It's on, yeah, so it's on, and oh yeah, I told you this, but I didn't. So I told the Void about it earlier when it wasn't recording. So last week, I was talking about, I'm going to go off to the Star Wars exhibition after this, and I did, and it was wicked. I had quite a busy week. So it's an exhibition, something like toys. May the toys be with you. In Nottingham, Nottingham Museum, and it's got loads of old toys, which I think people of a certain age will all be like, I had them, and I had them because my brothers, I don't know if any of them, sometimes one of them watches it, my brothers were all of that sort of era. They all had the toys, and then it all sort of passed down to me. So I was like, I had that one, I remember that one. And obviously these are like the super preserved ones in boxes and stuff, and it's showing like how much they are, and it's like, yeah, that was cool. But what was extra cool was that there were, did they have the plans for for some of the vehicles. It's like the flat plans. If Fenris is here, he'll know what I mean, because I can't remember what they're called. But yeah, the designs to make the ships, which was ace. They had some resin masters. So the resin masters of, what did I see? I can't remember who it was they had the master of. But to be able to see resin masters of something from that, you know, that long ago, is really cool. And it's that whole, like, that connection where it's like, this is actually quite a similar world. You know, they end up in mass plastic production, but the basic start of it is the same. Someone's still got to sculpt that toy, and then that's got to be cast in resin, and then it goes into the plastic production. So they had some of those, what they called, like, not guidebooks, handbook type things. Tooling spec drawings, there you go, yes. So that was stuff I didn't expect to see, so that was cool. my favourite bit there. Oh, I can't show you again. I talked about this on the one that disappeared into the void. Cheers, Paul. See you later. Whoop. Oh, we are there. Oh, here we are. Oh, way. Oh, there we are. So that was ace. And yeah, I've got some pictures. Oh, yeah, I need to put some properly up on social media because I think I only put them on the story. But my favourite little bit of information was that the model for the Gamorrean Guard figure was repurposed later on to be cheap for the Robin Hood action figures. And it showed how they literally just did a head swap to make Friar Tuck. It's so bad. And once you can see it, it's like, again, that's basically like dolls that you get in miniatures, because they are miniatures as well, and where you'll repurpose things. But this was repurposed so bad because it was just exactly the same body but with a Friar Tuck head. So you can see he's got like shoulder pads and stuff, and his body just looks so weird. And yeah, I thought that's cool. That's a cool little bit of knowledge there. But I'll put those pictures up. There is no mug today, Gary. It is just the juice. I'm out of milk, which is adding to my rage. So I've just got the last bit of squash, but I do have Tesco coming with squash and Wheatos. Yes. Yes. You know what I'm going to have after this for breakfast, because I'm out of food? Alpha Bites. Andy's Alpha Bites that he's forgot I have, maybe, and will watch this and now know. No! No! There's none left. There's none left. Just my today amount. The real Gamorrean guards was the Gamorrean guard we guarded along the way. So that was ace. Also went to a petting zoo and got licked by a goat, so that was cool. But those two activities, again, killed me for the rest of the week. Although mostly Tuesday. I think I was back by Wednesday. I was back, but I wasn't... Was it? Oh no, I did work on Tuesday because I was a bit mean to Mum. So sorry, Mum. I was very tired, and I think I missed some medication, which is possibly also not helping this week. So I did. Mum was very good, actually. Thank you very much, Mum. I mostly slept in the corner of the office while Mum packed loads and loads of minis, because she is the best. So thank you, Mum. Thank you. So yeah, Mum came, did that. And then I dog sat. I've barely been in the office. I dog sat Wednesday and Thursday. The lovely Lola, the three-legged doggy. I did use her as a prop. I got some nice photos of her. And she started it, because I was photographing some pens there, and she did come up out of interest, because the poor little things obviously look like dog chews. She was like, oh, it's just like, no. So that was nice. That got me out of my rut a little bit as well. But I have been in as you can tell, well, this YouTube is getting a strongly worded letter from me. It won't. I'm just going to eat Alpha Bites and watch Curb Your Enthusiasm after this. So good. Star Wars stuff, dog sin, cool celebrities, tree pens, tyres. Yes, I will be helping Great Escape at Partisan in 2 weeks. Although I will be taking it easy as well, so I'm going to be sort of half helping them. I'll probably also be loitering on the Fenris stand as well, but I'm in that like half work capacity. So if you're going, hey, if there's anything specific you want, let me or Great Escape know, because we can make sure that they have it, even if it's just me bringing it along on the day to make sure they've got it, because they don't have everything. Oh God. So there'll be that, but I'm going to try take that easy. But I am getting very concerned about me not getting better from COVID and Expo being potentially an absolute killer. So yeah. Next week's plans are mostly to catch up, as always. I'm just on a constant catch up. Again, if there's anything you're waiting from me, I will get to it. I'm just getting through all of the things. It's been What am I doing today? I'm doing a chill work day today, which is where I do chores. I do chores and do computer work. So I've actually got my computer here, so I set up and put some music on and reply to emails. So you might get a response today. Might do that. Although, I don't know, I might just sit and watch Now TV. Now TV's also getting a strongly worded letter because I bought it so that I can watch Curb Your Enthusiasm and Adventure Time. So I'm trying to get through them all so I can then ditch Now TV afterwards. Because it has adverts. It's £10 a month and you get adverts. What is this madness? And then yesterday I was sharing stuff. I was sat on my phone sharing stuff and went, there's too many social medias. Like, I think Bad Squiddo's aging me somehow. Turned into like a cantankerous old man. I did have a lovely day at the garden centre though. Woo. The plants are getting out of control. Because I don't normally buy anything. Like, in general, I buy books, but that's Bad Squiddo. I don't really buy minis. So I've got away, generally, with just not buying. I don't buy anything. But now I'm into plants. It's dangerous because I can easily buy lots of things. Just looking at them now going, ooh, ooh. Something fun is that I decided to try a bit of crochet again. Some yarn arrived today. Long time viewers will know my previous company, the Dice Bag Lady, and how I ruined my wrists from over crocheting. I'm back! I was doing it all day, every day, so I'm going to try do a small amount of crochet. You can all know this is going to end with me going, I'll bust my wrists again. I can't bust them again because they're already bust. So I'd like to do a small amount of crochet. And I'm like, well, what should I make? Because I want it to be simple things that I can do out of my brain while I watch something. You know, like that secondary task. And then I learned that when you're propagating plants, if the vessel isn't clear, then the roots grow quicker. So for now, they've got tinfoil just wrapped around them. But I thought, I can crochet them little sleeves, and I don't even need to look up a pattern for that, because there's basically like the dice bags, but all different. So I'm going to make cute little sleeves, and that can just be a little fun, odd thing to do, so it's not a mega project or anything that's a big... Because I struggle watching things that aren't 20 minutes, because I need something else to do, and it used to always be crochet, and I haven't really found a replacement. So yeah, Adventure Time is the best. So I've been watching it chronologically, but I'm nearing the end. But I'm trying to watch them all, so at the end of a month, so I can then get rid of Now TV. I'll just move my legs. So yeah, plant cozies, and I thought, oh yeah, actually, I could decorate the pots and things with them. And yeah, it's the sort of thing I'd do in the past, just things that are for fun. Because I've got really into like everything having to be productive and all that. I thought, no, and I don't want to sell anything. I just want to, well, apart from Bad Squiddo wants to sell anything. But you know what I mean, that whole people monetize their hobby and it's not enjoyable. So actually, I'm ready. I think I'm ready to step back into the casual world of crochet. It's still going to hurt my hands, but only if I do it in bits, it'll be okay. I know, fun. What is fun? So yeah, aside from me being grumpy at at YouTube, I have had a wicked week actually. Hello Nini. Nini, my guinea pig, has been very humpy, which is outrageous. Yes, she's been causing a lot of troubles. But yeah, just stuff like watching things on YouTube, I get really like unsettled, but if I'm just making nice little cozies, then that would be cool. And I found a new a knitting shop in Nottingham to go and inspect as well, that I found on TikTok, funnily enough. So yeah, it's been a good week. I'm really chuffed that Ash, Vince and John came to visit me. because I was worried I'd messed the latter two up on Friday. I'm like, oh, I've messed up my chance to go see them. So the fact they came to see me, that was really nice. And yeah, it's just like, oh, it's like the joy of a trade show without having to like go and do all the work. You know, that you get to chat people at trade shows, but I've got to do all the other things as well. So I was like, oh, nice. So I'm aware that even going to Partisan just to help out a bit is probably going to kill me the day after. But it's going to be a bit of a good practice to see if I can even manage a day at a trade show. Even though it's not full work, you know what I mean? There's chatting and all that sort. I think that's most of what I've got to say. Yeah, catching up, dog sitting, cool people. Yeah, again, just those people were really nice. And it was nice actual conversation, which was like, hey. And yeah. I don't want to go now. I'm just going to stay here. Watch me get the Wheato lorry. Have alpha bites, breakfast alpha bites. I think that's the way to go. So yeah, again, if anyone's waiting on anything, thank you for your patience. If you need another message and it's important, send me it again because it'll bump it to the top. But yeah, oh yeah, other news. I saw this morning Kev White from Hassle Free is now working at Games Workshop. But he didn't say anything else. I assume he's a sculptor, and it's not like he's a security guard or something. But that means that we can't commission Kev anymore. But this is good for my wallet because he was expensive. But I just want to say a little congratulations because he's wanted to work there for a very, very long time. I saw him post earlier that it's 30 years he's wanted to post there, to work there. So that's awesome for him. So awesome for him. It means I might go and harass him at GW. It's more people now that when I go into Bugman's, there will be more people I know. Hey. So yeah. So thank you. If anyone that's new, hello. Not normally I am grumpy a bit, but yeah. Don't want to go. I'll show you a tree pen again. I'll show you this one. If you haven't, for some reason, seen my tree pens, go and have a look on the Kickstarter as well. Whee! And have a look at my mock-ups. I did some really good mock-ups yesterday of a book. Oh yeah, a bookmark. Everyone gets a bookmark now. That's back to Kickstarter. A nice high-quality matte finish bookmark with my tree on it. And the next one up is a booklet. They do have to pay for the booklet because print is now like wild amount of money. I was like, oh, they've gone up since last time I ordered them. So yeah, check it out. Tell people about the pen. If you see them on the Facebooks and wherever, just give them a share. I'll be sharing them around. And yeah, if you see it, just give it a like, but most importantly, a comment. Just put, woo, we love True Pen. It helps people see it, and I'm going to have to brave the forums. It's just because it's a bit out there. People are like, what? Why? We don't need a pen. Like, you do need a pen. So yeah, just any bumps, basically, are appreciative. I'm going to go and see all the messages that I saw just as I logged on this with messaging going, Annie, it's not working. Alright, thank you. I'll let you know before next Sunday what's happening with the show, and see what potentially is going wrong with YouTube. I might do some test streams in the week, and see what's going on, because yeah, I don't know. I do have the mega expensive internet package that I begrudge because I'm mostly not here. So I'm going to see what's going on with that. Virgin. Right, bye! Bye! Have a very good rest of Sunday. Thanks for bearing with me and following me to here after YouTube. Bye!